First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Leading off tonight for Detroit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matt, it's very possible we're watching a World Series preview. You got 2 first-place teams, interleague division game right here, and I love the fact that they can play both styles, American League or National League. They match up real well.
First baseman number 4, Omar Infante.
Now in the box, Omar Infante. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here it comes now to Infante. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Drilled to the left side and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Standing in, James McCann. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better. I should say more than anybody in the league.
Fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Anibal Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched into the 7th inning. Felt good. It looked like it from our vantage point. It looked like he threw the ball well, but he just wasn't able to complete it. Ended up getting the loss. If he throws the ball similar in this game, the way he did last outing, I think he walks away with a chance to win.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off a 6-3 homestand. They play pretty good. I'd take that. But going on the road now, first game on the road, this one here, they're going to be tested a little bit. You get to see what really your ball club's made of when you go on the road.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Now at the plate, George Springer. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Pagan. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch coming now from Sanchez.
Nope,
and he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. On to the 2nd inning now from Minute Maid Park with no score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Springer, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Aoki on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Evan Gattis.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking out there in the outfield and seeing J.D. Martinez. Talk about changing your way you play. He's become a pretty good outfielder out there in right field.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Yulieski Gurriel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McCann is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Moustakas rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
First baseman number 4.
Omar Infante to stand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, what set up this base hit was really the pitch before. They pitch out, so now he knows they got to come after me in the 2-0 count, and he gets a base hit. When you pitch out, you better execute. You got to be right.
In now, J.D. Martinez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. Gone into the deck seats in center. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The catcher, number 34.
Into the box, James McCann.
McCann.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Angel Pagan. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. They got a base hit out of it.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Striding in once again, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. McCann has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Justin Upton now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Takes this the other way to right, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas, a base hit in his first trip. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Joe Musgrove answers the call
now
from the pen here in the
Astros,
fourth, as they didn't
number
get the outing
59.
they were hoping for from their starter.
Musgrove.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian
He
Kinsler.
swings and grounds it to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting.
And now time is called here, as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1, and he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 4, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante to stand in. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting. Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
There goes Kinsler. Pitch misses low. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Astros nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Sanchez readying the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton on the move. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pagan giving chase, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Nori Aoki. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
George Springer is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play, and sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
27. Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Altuve stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Martinez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-4. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, James McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hold a 7-4 lead. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshifter. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
0-2. That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The payoff pitch one more time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Pagan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Infante has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Ryan
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
as he'll
for
make his
Detroit,
second appearance of the
number
season so
56,
far.
Kyle Ryan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he goes to second with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder,
Riding in
number
once
3.
again, Nori Aoki. 0 for
Aoki.
2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Ball 1.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Got him.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Your
Luke
attention,
Gregerson is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
from
for
the
the
bullpen
Astros,
now to start inning number 7.
44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's the second matchup with a new
Second
pitcher to
baseman,
begin their half of the
Ian
7th.
Kinsley.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this will be a base hit for Kinsler. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Well, that's
Now
another
batting.
single, his second hit of the
Shortstop,
game. He's having a good May.
Alexi
You know, you start
Ramirez.
looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And out of away here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run off the bat of Alexei Ramirez. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Omar Infante to stand in.
First baseman.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, James McCann. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 9 and the Astros 4. Ready once again, Nori Aoki. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Nori Aoki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Upton. He's there and records the first out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Digging in and looking for more. George Springer. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The second baseman, number
Here's the second
27,
baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, catcher
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Gattis.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Ramirez on the move. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 thus
The
far.
batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he chased it in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Now batting, right
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 9-7.
Michael Feliz enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They're shut down there. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7.
For the Astros.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Here's Nori Aoki, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Line toward the alley in left center. Aoki is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Ian Kinsler. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His third of the game. He's through first and hustling for second. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Standing in, Omar Infante. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a look over to first, and they got him. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Astros.
Here's George Springer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ramirez has it on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Detroit rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Anibal Sanchez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dallas Keuchel was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is